It's time to get on board the Rhema gospel train with the hardest working gospel jock in South Texas, Elder James Lockhart. Spreading the gospel around the world. Get on board.
Today, my special guest is from North Carolina. In 10, don't touch that dial. Coming up next, right here on Rhema Gospel Express.
Get on board. Come on, clap your hands.
Welcome once again to Rhema Gospel Express. All San Antonio global listeners, we're reaching, we're teaching, but most of all, we're moving out of the city of San Antonio to another city. Yes, Intent. Woo, that's who we're going to be talking to today. This is a group. I'm talking about Intent. Was formed by a group of family and friends in 2021. The group's mission was to spread the word of gospel through song with an original style, but an old quartet feel. The motto for the group, for we are so whose intentions are good. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, I present to you
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for having us.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking to who's the head of the group? Who's the leader?
The Murph.
Uh-oh.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When it comes to leading, I feel like when you a group, everybody should be on the same page. So it shouldn't be one man said, "Okay, I'm the leader." But it's one, it's always got to be. It's always somebody that got to take control. And I will say, when it comes down to, saying, "Okay, yeah, this is what got to happen," I will say I am the one to do that. But as far as the group, man, we all try to be leaders, to be real.
Okay, now it's 6 of you, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I look at you, I can't help but to think about Take 6.
Come on, man.
Now, we're gonna. How did y'all come together?
To be honest, we started singing a while back. Which we was actually just singing. I say did. I say around last year we had our first anniversary. We just said, okay, this is what we need to do. And sometimes you got to put the pieces together. So I say around last year we finally put the pieces together, like me and my brother Chris. Like we sat down and we really thought about it, and we realized, okay, we got some. So let's just try to build it and make it what it is. You know what I mean? So with God's help, we kind of came a long ways, I would say.
Now, is anybody in the group PK kids?
Nah, we don't have any preacher's kids with us. We don't.
Okay. Now, and again, I'm gonna go back. How did you get started? Because I know y'all came to you wanted to make this thing. Hey, let's make this thing work. But coming together, how did that happen?
Well, to be honest, we all a family. It's actually a family group. All of us was raised up mostly together. So it's actually a family group, and just watching our family sing over the years is one of them things where I guess you could say it came together like that. And we just had to find what we was our vision for it. You know what I mean? I guess you could say that. What do you think, bro? Yeah.
Okay, now you're talking about your family singing. Now, any of your family with the Mighty Clouds of Joy or with the
no
Spirituals?
And we actually don't have anybody that's what you can say a major artist in our family. We have a lot of family that sung local around the neighborhood, as I say. But far as somebody that in our family that we can say is a national name or a big household name, we don't have any of those.
Now, quartet style. Why quartet?
Good old way. Grew up. Yeah.
I guess you can say that. It's the way you know what I mean. It's our upbringing. I guess you can say that.
Okay. I love quartet. The now let's talk about your song. Singing and shouting.
Singing and shouting. I'm gonna be that was one of my, I say around about my fourth or fifth song I wrote. And that's been a long time ago. And we were sitting in the studio and I told my brother, I said, man, I got one. I ain't never done nothing with it. I had a vision for it a long time ago, but I think it's gonna be, you know what I mean, something with a nice up tempo. And he said, what you got? Let me hear the words. And he's a genius, man. He put the music to it and we put the vocals together and, you know, singing and shouting.
Okay. Now, where did you I was listening to it and very unique start off. And now, where did you come with the introduction?
I'm it was funny because Willie Neal Johnson is one of my favorite singers, I can say. I ain't gonna say favorite singers. He was one of my favorite entertainers because Willie Neal Johnson was a great entertainer. He can like really move the crowd. And Willie Neal Johnson, he said it's just a rehearsal. So we said, you know what? It's right here, just a rehearsal for us, fellas. You know, we doing it now, but when we get over there, we really gonna sing and shout. And it was one of them things where you just playing, but it actually stuck. So that's really how it happened.
Okay. And hey, it fits right in. You got it moving and singing and shouting.
Singing and shouting.
Now, he saved me. No, he saved my life.
He saved my life. Yeah. That's he saved my life is actually a testimony song for anybody. And you know, me, I'd have been in accidents, I'd have been almost incarcerated, and you know, but God spared my life. He gave me another chance to get it right. So that song right there, it was actually written by Deshaun Smith, which he's not with us today, but that's another one of our songwriters that write a lot of our material. And he wrote that song, and how he come up with it, I don't know what was his intentions with it when he came up with it, but I fell in love with it when I heard it, and I was like, man, yeah, that's one of them songs right there, and anybody can relate to it, you know.
They give you more like an R&B.
Okay. Now, it's 6 of you. Which one now? Anybody sing like Eddie Kendricks?
Which we got somebody, I ain't gonna say it like Eddie Kendrick, but you know, I get him on his good day. He be pretty good, man. He do pretty good if I catch him on his good day. We got somebody that can, you know what I mean, that can really get up there.
Okay. I'm talking about
yeah. If I get him on his good day, I had sometimes he get a little stubborn. I had to pull a little Willie Neal Johnson on, tell him get on up there. But he'll he'll go if I get him on his good day, I can get him to go.
Okay. Now, how can I say this? Where you going? What does it look like for you in the future?
I'm gonna tell you, man, and this is just my personal opinion right now, and I let him speak and he'll speak on how they feel about it. But I feel like God is really gonna take us wherever it is that He got planned for us to go. You know what I mean? We might want to say, okay, we want a Stella Award or a Grammy or something like that, but you know what I mean? that ain't where I'm looking at. Right now, I'm just looking to just go to the next town to tell the next person about the goodness of Jesus. That's what I'm doing. So wherever that leads me, man, I don't know. You know what I mean? It might be wrong.
Now, can I get y'all to do a little harmonizing? Can I get y'all to do a little bit of something?
Listen, you. Help me, brother. Oh, you don't have to wait on God's love. You don't have to wait on God's love. He said, because he said you can come as you are. A little short, man. And I try not to get any background, but you put me on the spot. They said, be also ready.
Oh, yes. San Antonio Global Listeners, we're talking to intentions. And yes, I put them on the spot with no music. This is how we do it down here in San Antonio. Because, see, if you can sing like that without the music, we know you can sing with the music.
I'm not single.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
You know, I don't mind telling the story anymore because I look back and this is how I got in church. But I used to sneak to go see James Brown, and I met his manager, and so his manager told me to come back. And the group that I was with, I was in junior high school at the time, and I made it to the back. The fellas got thrown out. But I made up my mind. I'm gonna do this. So the Shallites were there, and so the brother with the fro, the light complexion brother, he stopped me and said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going in audition in front of Bobby Bird and James Brown." And he said, "Well, no, you can audition in front of us." So I'm thinking I'm bad, right? I started singing. Folks were jumping off the stage. People were gathering around. Then I had to hit a high note. They left quicker than they came. Oh yeah. And the brother gave me his card and said, "Now, when you get a song that you know, give us a call." I walked out into Moody Coliseum with my head down, and I looked up and I saw people. And I said to myself, I'm going to church. And when I went in church, I had a little solo. And brother, I was able to sing. Because I love the Temptations, so I was able to do that Melvin's voice,
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Now, we have a few more minutes. What would you like to say to those that are listening and to those that are watching as they decide to enter into the music industry?
What would you like to tell them? Me, I say, whatever you do and however you do what you do, as long as you keep God first, anything is possible, But what you do, make sure you let it be real. So, that's all however it goes from there. But whatever you whatever's in your heart, and whatever you do, make sure you put God first. And whatever you expecting to get out of it, just get ready. Because as long as you keep God first, everything's gonna work for your good. That's what I would say. And don't forget to pray. Keep prayer. That's my biggest thing.
Now,
What you
amen
think?
goes right there.
Huh?
Same as you said. I mean, I just say stay humble, keep God first, and just be real about whatever you're doing on stage or off stage or in church or out of church.
Okay.
Just have humble spirit.
And it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. You know what I mean? Nothing in life that you want that's good comes easy. So that'll be one of my things I say too. And you know what I mean, if you want it, if you put the work in, you're gonna reap the benefits. But the key to it is being able to put the work in and staying grounded and keeping God first.
Okay. The future's looking good for you. Oh, you have people that are supporting you. You have people All Nations TV. Oh, yes. Even Doc got your back.
Doc got my back. Doc, we like to say thank you. Send a special thank you to Mr. Bradford.
Yes, sir.
You know, we like to send a special thank you to Mr. Bradford. I
Yeah.
told you I get tongue tied sometimes.
Oh, you're doing fine. You're doing fine. It's slipping and sliding, but the words are flowing.
But it's flowing. Just like water.
Just like what? Now, share with us your social sites. Your social sites. People want to know. People. I mean, you have a very unique sound, and let us know about how we can look you up.
We on Facebook. You can look us up on Facebook, Intent. YouTube.
YouTube. We Facebook, YouTube, however you get your music, we on all streaming platforms as far as for the music, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, however you listen to your music, you can get us. And if you call us, we might can even send you a CD. You know what I'm saying? But
You said the magic word. Call.
yeah. If you call there, you got to give us that call.
But now if they're gonna call you, you got to give them the number.
I'm on my way. I'm right behind you. And you know what I mean? If you decide to give us a call, you know what I mean, you can reach us at 252-204-3937. That's 252-204-3937. And I am Joe. And if you can't reach me, I know my brother gonna answer his phone.
Yes, you can reach me at 252-915-1846.
And that's 252-915-1846. And that's Christian White. If you
All right. San Antonio Global Listeners, you've heard it for yourself. You've heard it. Now, you're in what city?
We in North Carolina. North Carolina. A little small town.
Okay. But you still up north.
From you. Yeah.
We really appreciate your time. Thank you for being our guest on Rhema Gospel Express. Want you to know, All Nations TV, these are ones that you need to look up. Even going to RhemaGospelExpress.org radio. Those are listening, look them up. Website. Once again, share with us your social sites before we go off the air.
Before we go off the air, you can find us on Facebook. That's Intent, just the way it said. You can spell it just like that. On YouTube, it's Intent, but we got it a little bit different because we had to put a little twist to it. You can put some stars in between each letter. Each letter, you can put a star in between, and you can find us. Intent of North Carolina, and Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora,
Instagram, Snapchat.
however you listen to music, however you can hear a song, you can find us. And if you can't do it that way, and it seems like it's a problem, and you want a CD, just give us a call, and we'll do what we can to make sure you can get that CD. And our contact information again, that's 252-204-3937. And I am Joe Hargrove, and I might can't get to it all the time, but if you leave me a message, I definitely get back with you.
And again, mine is 252-915-1846, and I go by Chris Fatback White.
And we want to send a special thank you to Mr. Rhema for having us.
All right.
On your show.
You're
And
quite
I
right.
hope that we might come back again.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Always invited. Coming up next, right here on Rhema Gospel Express, singing and shouting. Oh, good.
I'm gonna sing and shout.
I believe we got it.
Thank you.
Willie Neal Johnson in the gospel keynote said it ain't nothing but a rehearsal. And I know I got to leave this world of sin one day. That's why I made preparations. When I get in glory, I'm gonna sing and shout. When I get in glory, I'm gonna sing and shout. Ooh, when I get in glory, I'm gonna sing and shout. Yeah, I'm gonna sing and shout. Well, listen. When I see my Savior face, I'm gonna sing and shout. When I see my Savior face, I'm gonna sing and shout. Ooh, when I see my Savior face, I'm gonna sing and shout. Yeah, I'm gonna sing and shout. Well, I'm gonna sing and shout. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna sing and shout. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna sing and shout. Well, sing and shout. I'm gonna sing and shout. I'm gonna sing and shout. I'm gonna sing and shout. Sing and shout. One of these moments won't be very long. Sing and shout. You're gonna look for me. I'm gonna sing and shout. And I'll be gone. Sing and shout. I'm going on up to heaven. I'm gonna sing and shout. I'm going on up to heaven. Sing and shout. 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 I'm gonna sing and shout. Well, shout, shout, shout. Anybody wanna shout, shout? I wonder, is anybody gonna shout over in glory? When I get there, I see Mama, she's gonna be shouting in heaven. When I get there, I see Grandmama, she's gonna shout down heaven's way. I know my Father's gonna shout, no more cancer he has to worry about, no more sickness he has to worry about. My sister, she's gonna shout. My brothers, they're gonna shout. I wonder, will anybody be shouting over there? I wonder, can I get one person that don't mind shouting with me? Come on, let's shout. Come on, let's shout. Come on, Mama, I see you. Come on and shout, shout with me. Come on, Mama, I made it over here in glory. Let's shout, shout, shout. Come on, sister, let me see you do your holy dance. Come on, brother, I know you got a dance in you.